This video will explain two things. The first one is why you get this warning when you click on some of the PDFs and some of the resources that you can download from our page. And the second thing will be why are there two different links here, or two different versions of the same form. So let's start with that first one. If you click on some of the forms and you get this please wait and then nothing happens, you get that warning. Sometimes it means it's trying to load something, but most of the time it means that the file format of the document that it's trying to load, that the browser you're using is not set up to actually load or preview that file format. So right now, this document that I'm trying to load is actually a dynamic PDF. It was made with a piece of software called Adobe Lifecycle, and it's like a PDF, but it has more coding attached to it. So the Chrome browser, the Internet Explorer browser, Firefox's browser, some of these browsers are just not set up to give you a preview of that. And so all you have to do is just find the download button somewhere on that browser screen. You may have to right click, or you may have to find it down at the bottom or something, depending on which browser. But if you'll just hit download and then put it in whatever folder you want and hit save, it will it'll download the file right to your computer, and then you can begin to use the form. It just won't let you preview it. So hopefully that helps clear up a little bit of confusion about that. The other thing that I was talking about is just where we have two different file formats here. That first one, in this case, this worst case draft test form, it is that dynamic PDF version. In order to use that, you've got to have the paid version of Acrobat. So Acrobat has two different versions. They've got Acrobat Reader and they have Acrobat Pro. Many of you have Acrobat Reader, which you can just download for free anytime. It's that, or it may just be Adobe PDF Viewer. But basically, if you have a free version of a PDF viewer, then this dynamic file format is not going to work for you, and you'll have to use this other one. The extended, what that is it allows you to use the free version and still click in and fill in the form using a tablet or using even your desktop. So basically the form with all the bells and whistles is typically going to be this first one, and then if you don't have the paid version of a PDF viewer and you need that watered down version, you can click on this one. For example, in this case, the file that we downloaded, if I can find it, it has a box here where if we'll put in the current temperature outside, then it'll do some math for us automatically. But if you use that extended version, it takes the code away from that box, and it leaves it to where you have to do the math yourself. So hopefully that helps clarify any confusion you may have had on some of these downloads.